Okay, these are the parts to the chains with the ferro rod. This piece already been cut up, but show somewhere this is around 35 inches, and show the diameter that it's less than 3 inches at the biggest part. Somewhere mine just is 3 inches at that end. This end it was like 2 almost. So quite a graduation. I'm using instant cedar, so I'll show that, and also show pieces like this are really good to starting I use these, and they work a lot better than trying to get big hunks, a lot of them. So really concentrate, if you're a newbie on this like I am, getting really thin curls, as long as you want, but thin is the important part. Show your stack of curls when you're finished, and make sure you get it from the wood that you got the 3-foot piece cut from. And then of course you can split up the wood any way you want to. Mine like it. And then show your stacks. You should have some pencil lead, pencil, and a little bit bigger. At least show that. Where you have your shavings like this and steeped it up like that, I want you to have a baseboard, and you can use another piece of wood for the baseboard, like this could be your baseboard, and then have your fire up against it. So another piece of wood, preferably a green piece or a wetter piece or something, so it won't catch on fire, but that's up to you. But have a piece of wood for your baseboard there. And like I said, you can have a piece of wood down here if the ground is wet or something, about no more than a ½ inch piece of wood. So I'll get to processing this and then show the rest of the video. Okay, I've been processing things down a little bit, and using my axe and the knife. And you really want to get some stuff down to pencil lead. And I know we've emphasized this in the forum before, but pencil lead is more like this, and pencil is more like this, and this other stuff. Get at least a little bit of this in pencil lead. It's not a requirement, but it is something that would be wise to do, and and people like that that are teaching these things on the forum, and there's a reason for it. So break things down so that you can get some pencil lead and pencil size both, because it will be your second stay on getting the wood chips going and your fire going faster. So get your pencil lead. You want some bigger pieces like this too here. It's burned on one side. I got this from the forest where they burned through the area, and so some of this is a little bit burned. It's not for me though. Anyway, process your wood up really well. Take your time. It does take time anyway if you do it right and get enough processed. That wasn't too good there. Anyway, process it. Okay, this I got my curls done, and what I did is get the nice fine, smaller ones right here. I'm going to use this light with the ferro rod. Then I always make a second pile, and that's up to you if you want to do that. It's just my method. And they're graduated sizes. Some are thin, some are thick. But it's what I use. Once this gets going, I put these on and get it going a little bit more. Then I use my pencil type stuff. And so curls done. And you can see some of these are pretty thick. Again, I'm using aspen or incense cedar. Here's where you can make a feather stick if you wanted to, and then stick it over curls after you got it going. Just realize when you use a feather stick, you're using more of your wood that way. But you can use that piece later too. So whatever you call it, but you can only use that 3-foot piece for everything. Okay, I wanted to show you my setup here. First of all, you need to show this, and here's my curls I'm going to light, the smaller ones. I have some reserve curls in here, and then my different sizes of wood as I go up. And from the base board here, I said you can have one that's 18 inches from the board here. Looks like I need to raise mine just a hair, and I'll do that, about 1/4 of an inch. And I already showed you the that you can have one board here for your prop, and like I said, if you want a baseboard instead of the ground, you can, no more than 1/2 an inch, and have everything ready to go. Show this part, show your 18 inches, and then light your fire. And so that's the next step, and I'll do that. Okay, this is the place where you actually light the fire, and the time starts when you strike the ferro rod. There you go. Don't forget, you can only use shavings from the board that you got. Putting my medium size sticks on now, a little bit bigger ones. The idea is to get it up as high as you can. Don't forget you can move this string if the wind starts blowing. I'm doing it in the morning for a couple reasons. It's cooler, and secondly, the wind's not blowing as much. And the time stopped when the string goes in half. Just to let you know, I got a bucket of water and a shovel here too, so that I can be prepared to put it out right away. My wind is coming up, even though I said that. I know we've talked about this before and having a windbreak, and I definitely don't have one. There we go. So it's done. And here's my water. I used a light my fire ferro rod, but you can use an awl on this as well. I'm going to have to put this out. I'm going to save my other good wood here though. So a little bit of smoke on the anyway, have a good way to put it out. But you notice I had some extra curls that I threw on the top. That kind of helped. And so when I time you, if I can't see you hitting the steel rod, the ferro rod, then say go, if I can't tell. And just show all your stuff. I have a bunch of rods, by the way, and I've used a bunch of them with success and no success, but I've been watching the videos on Bushcraft Forum and gotten a lot better. Stepping on my poor good one here. And I like this Light My Fire. You don't have to have them long, but the stroke has to be such that it's nice and strong, and I think you should have it in the curls if you're going to get it lit right. That's for ferrocium rods. If it's a mishmesh steel, which both are, but they categorize mesh steels, which would be like this one, then you might want to, strike it and let the balls. Mesh steel has little balls that fall, but you have to be accurate, or else they're not. See that one way over there, and the other one's one right here. So you can use whatever fire steel you want. I like to have it right in the curls, like a lot of the Bushcraft guys do have now, and using this Light My Fire. It's a Scout. It's not the big one or small one, it's just in between. Just the right size, about 2 inches. So use what you want. Make sure you put your fire out all the way, and mostly have fun at this.